Hello and good afternoon. It's Tuesday the 30th of November. Been busy here. If you want your Indian stone to look like this, stay with me and I'll show you how in 3 easy to follow steps, and in the process save water. Right, okay, part 1 of my Indian stone restoration video. So today we're going to be starting the process of cleaning this patio without power washing it. If we want to save water, it's important that we start that cleaning process a few weeks before, so that when we come to do the power washing, we're not using loads and loads of water to get through really tough stains. So what we're going to do today, we're going to use this super concentrate path and patio and decking cleaner from Doff. Contains benzalkonium chloride, and I think this is the best stuff to get rid of algae, and it actually starts breaking down some of the black mold as well. We've not really got that much on this job because we've been cleaning it regularly, but it does work because I've used it on other jobs where I have and got it all out. So what I've done already is I've put 2.5 litres of water in my sprayer, and I've added 2.5 litres of that Doff patio cleaner, and I'm just going to spray the whole area until I run out. Now I could probably put 2.5 litres in the sprayer and then get the job done, but I just want to give myself a bit more time, because I could put 2.5 litres on and run out of product before I've got to the end, but adding the water just gives us more time to do it. It doesn't dilute it because we're still putting 2.5 litres of the concentrate on this whole patio. Like I say, it just gives us more time. So I'll do that and then I'll see you in a sec. It's important also that we clean out our sprayer. Now I use this one for Roundup, so if we didn't clean it out and we just added that to it, we then put the Roundup on the patio, and then when we power wash, there's a chance that some of the residue could then go onto the lawn and kill the lawn. So we want to make sure that we give it a good clean out, running water through the hose as well, not just washing out the inside of the tank, but also then putting some clean water in the tank and pressing the trigger and letting the clean water run through to clean out the hose. Okay, time to get to it. So job done, nicely sprayed on. Come back in a week and we'll see how it looks. But it doesn't matter if we don't power wash next week, because it'll just keep on working and working and working. It never stops. Obviously it will stop eventually once it gets rained on and stuff, but keeps on working for a few weeks and keeps eating away at that dirt. So the longer you leave it, the better really. Okay, so we're back 2 weeks and 1 day after we've put the Doff ALGAE side down, the path and patio cleaner, and it's done us a real job, that has. See how good it looks now. If I just upload a picture of how it looked before, you'll see the difference. So it's covered in a few leaves, so I'm going to go and get my blower and blow these off just to clean the surface off, and then we're going to apply a TFR, a traffic film remover, which will break down all this soil that's on the flag and help us then remove the dirt quicker and easier with the power washer, therefore saving water. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's going to look brilliant. So let's go and get the TFR sorted and the blower, and we'll see you in a sec. Right, so I've just blown the leaves off. That's nice and clean canvas now. So when I put my TFR on, we're getting a good adhesion to the surface. So I'm going to spray that on now. And then we'll go for lunch, leave it half an hour, and then we'll come back and you'll see how it's already started to lift that dirt off the surface. So like I say, it just makes it easier for us to power wash without wasting water, and everybody loves to save water. So let's get on with it. So today I'm using the Traffic Film Remover Extra. This has got caustic soda in it, so it just opens up those pores and allows us to get a deeper clean. Be careful if you're using this, it is corrosive, so it does kind of burn when it gets on your skin. Not like as though you got a flame on there, but it just stings a little bit. So always wear gloves when you're handling this. Put it in my sprayer. So let's go and spray. Got my TFR, my sprayer. Make sure you've no Roundup in here or anything, just because if we spray it on the patio, we're going to have Roundup on the patio, and then when we power wash, we're going to power wash it onto the garden, and there's a risk that you could be power washing Roundup onto the lawn, etc, etc. So just a nice little tip there for you. I forgot to tell you, I just use it neat because there's 25 litres of it. It's about £45 for 25 litres, so 5 litres will cost what, £9, which is cheaper than using Swarfiga from Tool Station there, Path and Patio Cleaner, because that's £12.99. So this is much cheaper and much better because it's got that caustic soda content. Also remember, don't get it on any metal parts because it will etch. I learnt my lesson on Howard and Charlie. I sprayed it on his Porsche Cyan and I etched all the roof rail bars on the top there, so I learnt the hard way. Right, so that's all nicely scrubbed off now. Get that agitation process underway. I'm going to go and get some lunch, and then we'll come back in half an hour and start power washing. And this job, honestly, it's going to be epic. Right, so I've just set up the power washer. I've got a Clark from Machine Mart. This is half decent. It's mid-range, cost about £450, but it does the job. The nozzle you get with it is rubbish. The lance is great and the trigger and all that, but the end bit's naff, so I've replaced that with a little nozzle like that, which is interchangeable, so I can change it between different things for different jobs. So that's nicely agitated now and it's turned dirty colour, lifting all that dirt out. So let's get on with the power washing. So I've just done that little bit in a couple of minutes. I think this is going to be beautiful. And how easy was that? Just how easy it's lifted off. Because we've done the legwork already, it's just a case of that dirt just gliding off the surface rather than us having to stand there really close with the power washer, like power washing it within an inch of its life. So let's crack on with the rest. I'll put it on time lapse and then watch me get this done and transformed. Okay, are you ready? This is going to be special. Look at that, look how clean that is. What a job. Looks like glass. Now, we could seal this, but the customer doesn't like it shiny. So we don't do that here, but on my next job, I will be doing that. And that really does elevate it to the next level. So let's just soak this up for a sec and look at all these lovely colours. I mean, the point of having Indian stone for me is that you get to see all these lovely colours, but most people have it and they either go for a really dull colour like grey or like a matte brown, where you've got all these, you can have all these lovely natural colours which have been built up over millions of years. And they look even better when it's wet, because when this patio dries, you lose all the lustre out of the flag as well, and you can't really see all these stripes and stuff. So I never understand people who don't have it like this, sealed, like with a glossy finish, but each to their own. I'm just here to power wash. So, yeah, what do you think? You can take this process into any patio. It doesn't just have to be Indian stone, it's just Indian stone today, and on my next vids, because a lot of my customers have Indian stone patios. So you can take it onto a grey 3x2 job, because they do really get really dirty, and it is difficult to lift those with the power washer as well, because you get like lines where you kind of go deeper on one side because you're double dosing it with the power washer, and you end up with like stripes, and it's very difficult to get those out. But if you use the TFR, you get a better finish. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Now off to my mum's to continue the work I've been doing there. We're going to do that one in 4 steps this time. We're going to seal there, use the first 3 steps we've used here today, and then elevate it to the next level with an oil-based seal. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you there.